Hey everybody, my favorite time of the year is back. College football. Hey everybody, welcome back to Barbecue Right. I want to thank you all for tuning in today to this video we uploaded this Saturday morning. I tell you one thing, man, we got some great football going on and we got some even better food. So I tell you what, let me invite all of you all in, all you big football fans, non-football fans, anybody who just want to learn how to make some good food. Welcome yourself on in, sit down, have a chair. We have fun on this show. We cook, we have some antics, things of that nature. It's definitely lively. All right, so let me explain to y'all, all you newcomers, how we start the show off. We're having a football tailgate extravaganza for the next few weeks, so we're doing tailgate foods. I have Joey Lilly smoking top 5 picks every week, and I also have a pick'em game. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and let's just start off with my top 5 picks. So here we go. Coming in this week at number 5, we got the Alabama Crimson Tide. Number 4, we got scooting back in, the Ohio State Buckeyes. Number 3, who we got at number 3 this week? The Iowa Hawkeyes. Who we got at number 2? At Georgia, train just keeps on rolling. And our brand new number 1, because the Belmont Bruins couldn't hang on to it. It seems like the number 1 team always gets pressure and they always just last 1 week. So who's the brand new number 1 we got this week? We got the VCU Rams. Give it up for VCU. Way to go down there, guys. All right, way to keep it up. Now we got the pick of the week. A little bit down in football this week. There's not any big major games, but I was able to find what I think is going to be a really good game. We've got the Wisconsin Badgers traveling to take on the Purdue Boilermakers. And I tell you, I think it's going to be a close one. I think it's going to be a good game. But I believe in the end, the Purdue Boilermakers are going to pull it out and get the big W. That's just my thinking. So anyway, I want to thank y'all for watching, tuning in, all that good jazz. I'd like to ask you to subscribe to the show. I'd like to ask you to share and click the content, all that good jazz. I'd like to ask you to ding the bell. And when you ding the bell, click all so you get notified of anything that we do. We're all over social media. Obviously, we're on YouTube. We do YouTube and we do YouTube Shorts. We're on Facebook at Barbecue Riot. We're also on Instagram and TikTok. So I tell you what, let's just go ahead and quit talking and let's tell you about what we got going on for the food this week. What we got going on this week, we are doing a spicy chicken sandwich. We're going to take a boneless, skinless chicken breast. We're going to smoke it. We're going to glaze it 2 times with the jacked up glaze I've got going on. We're also going to hit it with the coleslaw, which is just going to be just cabbage, some scallion onions, mixed in a white Alabama barbecue sauce. We're going to hit it with some hot pepper cheese. We're going to pair all of that with the cucumber. We're going to serve it on some toasted buns. I'm telling you, this is going to be really good. We got flavors on top of flavors. It's going to be really good. So I tell you what, this guy's going to quit running his mouth. I'm going to show you how we got this thing set up today. Giddy up. As everybody knows out there, we like to represent a college every week. Man, this week we got the Marshall Thunder and Herd, as you can see right here on our table. Go Herd, Huntington, West Virginia. What? So anyway, let's go ahead and let's show you how we're going to do this. You got to start with some boneless, skinless chicken breasts. We're going to trim these up. We're going to cut this down to size. We're going to smoke them in our pit ball smoker today. We're going to hit it with a special sauce, which is going to be hot sauce and butter. About 8 ounces of hot sauce. We're going to hit it with some cayenne pepper and some brown sugar. Then for the slaw, we're going to hit it with some lettuce. We're going to do some scallion. We're going to mix it with the Alabama white sauce. We're going to serve it on these sweet Hawaiian rolls, hamburger buns. They seem to be not as big as normal hamburger buns, but they're not slider size either. This is a really cool size. So that's the setup we got going on. So let's go ahead and start making this happen. First, I'm going to show you how we're going to do the slaw. All right, so this step is optional. I like to just take slaw out of the bag. Most of the time I actually grate my slaw, but this time I'm going to cheat. Some of them, they're a little too big sometimes, so I'll just go through and I'll just give it a rough chop. This is optional. If you want to do this, you go right ahead. If you don't want to, that's fine as well. And I'm probably not going to use this whole bag, but Anyway, like I say, you just want to rough chop it, make it a little finer, a little smaller. That's good. If you don't want to, that's good as well. All right, now on to the scallions. Usually they'll have like 2 rubber bands on them. Okay, I'm going to use this part down here, the green part. So leave this banded. It's going to make it much easier to slice. You just want to group it together and just go down and just get the slicing. You make this as fine as you want. You put as many in there as you want. You do you. So I think we're going to call that good right there. Now that we have that going on, hit this with some barbecue right Alabama white sauce. You put as much in there as you wish. This also has a little something in there that's going to pick you up a little tad. Then all you do is just go in and mix it. And like I say, you add as much or as little as you want to add. If you want to throw some salt and pepper in this, you go right ahead. You do you. This is going to provide a nice little crunch and a little contrast to the sandwich. And it's going to make it much more better. Now, if you have some time to do this ahead of time, you go right ahead. But don't do it too early because you don't want it soggy. You still want some crunch. Alright, so let me tell you a little bit about the setup, what we got going on today. We're going to be doing the pit boss today. We're going to hit this rascal up with some hickory pellets. We're going to cook this on like 300 degrees. This is not going to be a very long cook. So I tell you what, let's go ahead and let's get this baby going. And then when we get done with the chicken, it'll be ready to put the chicken on. Alright, so let me show you what we got going on with the chicken. We've got 3 boneless, skinless chicken breasts. Okay, I'm going to show you on one how to do all 3 of them. Okay, you just want to start with obviously the fat, just trim the fat off. Something else, listen, with chicken's no joke, alright? You most definitely want to wear gloves. Always try to keep one hand dirty with the chicken and one hand dry. Try to always handle your chicken with one hand. So you just want to go in and just trim all the fat off. So, you know, do both sides, top and the bottom. Okay, this is looking pretty good. Got a little bit of a thing right there. If you want to turn it off, cut it off, rather. You can cut it off. You go right ahead. A little bit of a gland. So now, we don't necessarily want this hanging all over or off the burger bun. So what we're going to do is I'm going to cut it to the size of the bun. Okay, we're going to cut about right here. Okay, now these pieces I'll use for something else. Okay, so we're going to do that. Now these are a little thick. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut them not necessarily in half. I want not real thin chicken, but I mean I want something to be able to bite into. So that's about the thickness of a nice burger. So that's how you do that. So I'm not going to bore you with doing these 2, but I'll hit you back up when we get done. Alright, so we got 5 pieces of chicken out of that. We're going to be hitting it with Weber driver of the day, some barbecue rub. This is pretty good stuff. We're going to put it on a wire rack. I shot it with vegetable oil, lined this with tin, clean up much easier. So all you want to do, we're just going to lay these on the rack and we're going to season them. So when you get them all laid out, hit it as liberally as, or as not liberally as you wish. Now I left the step out also. We're going to be hitting this with some hot pepper cheese at the end. So go ahead and get them all seasoned up. We'll give it a flipsy-do, buckaroo. So here's what we're going to be doing. We're going to make that special glaze while these are cooking in the pit boss smoker. And we're going to dunk these in it 2 times, starting at around 120 degrees, somewhere roughly in there. You want to cook your chicken to 165. And we're going to top them with cheese at roughly around 160. So you can let this hang out for 5 or 10 minutes, and then we'll put them on the smoker. All right, we're up to 300. Let's go ahead and do this deal. So let's go ahead and put this guy in right here. Let's go ahead and make our sauce over here. We got the heat source right here. So we have a stick of butter, real butter. Now we got hot sauce. We're going to throw all up in there. It's going to be roughly, I don't know, 6 to 8 ounces, something like that. Then we're going to throw in a tablespoon each of cayenne pepper and brown sugar. Brown sugar is going to offset that a little bit. We're going to stir that up in just a minute, but that's the setup we got going. All right, so these chickens temp to about 120, so now we're going to go ahead and dunk them. So you just take your tongs and put them down here in this nice little secret sauce. Spin it all around a little tad. Put it back over there. Oh yeah, you can see the glaze on that. And we're going to do this one more time as well. So go ahead and finish glazing these rascals and I'll get back with you. Now like I say, they tempt about 120. Alright, so these guys are temping anywhere from 140 to 145. So let's go ahead and go in here again and we'll give them another dunking. But I tell you, man, these things, wow, they look good. They look scrumptious. I can't wait to dig into this rascal. Get this paired with that slaw. Oh wow, some hot pepper cheese on top of this. I'm telling you, man, this, my friend, is liable to start a fight. All the neighbors. Alright, so I tell you what, let's go ahead and get this last piece in there. We'll dunk it about another 10 degrees or so. We're going to top these rascals with some cheese. Alright, we've hit 160. Let's throw some cheese on these puppies. These have been cooking for roughly about 45 minutes. So, alright, the cheese is on. We're going to let them melt. Alright, we'll be ready to go here in just a minute. Alright, let's check them. I got a feeling it's about time. Oh, hello. Hell to the low. Wow, that looks good. Yeah, get you a shot of that there. Alright, tell you what, let's go ahead and put these on a board. Let's let these chill for a few minutes, then we'll put it together. Alright, I've waited long enough. Let's put this together. Alright, the instructions goes as follows. Pretty simple. Take some of this toast that I've toasted with mayonnaise. Listen, man, I keep harping on this every time I do some type of toast, man. Y'all got to start using mayonnaise and lay the butter down. Mayonnaise is just a lot better. Then we throw our chicken on there. I actually put 2 pieces of cheese on there. Now for the cooling element, that's going to cool down our double glazed chicken. We've got a slaw that we made out of cabbage and scallions with Alabama white sauce. That's all we use, man. We let that chill for a couple hours. Top it with our sweet hamburger bun. Let's have at it. Spicy chicken sandwich, take 1. Let's have at it. That's a Mexican rascal. BRB. I'm back. I gotta go in for another one, man. This is delectable. Yes, sir. That's what I'm talking about right there. I gotta throw the red challenge flag on that. I challenge you to go to any restaurant in the world and get that. This is off the easy. You can taste layer after layer. It starts with the bread. That bread just tastes so good. That chicken is nice. Listen, when you cook boneless, skinless chicken breast, when it's time to get it off of there. Cooking it longer isn't going to do anything but dry it out and hurt it. That is moist. That is very good. That cheese is great. And dude, that slaw. That slaw is good. That slaw's got a little bit of crunch to it. Got that Alabama white sauce. It's delicious. It really is. Then you pair it with a salted cucumber chip. Yes, sir, buddy. That's what I'm talking about. This is good. This is very, very good. You will not disappoint fixing this rascal. For yourself, just your family for football night, or you invite the block. You have block party with this guy. Hey, listen, thanks Marshall Thunder and Herd, representing Marshall today. Listen, I hope this really helps y'all out. I really like doing this step-by-step thing to, show people really how to do things, not just blow through things. But hey, listen, if I skip something or I don't go thoroughly on something, hey, hit us down in the comments below. Hit us up on Barbecue Right on Facebook or on the bottom in the comment section of YouTube of the video. So listen, thank y'all for all you do. Can't wait till y'all tune into the next one. Giddy up.